Why is modern dating so hard for women?
Because boys be cheating.
That's why?
Yes, boys ain't shit.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I've witnessed it, I've seen it, and it is true. Like,
how is it true? Give me an example.
I hate to say it, but all men are the same.
How are all men the same?
Do you hate to say it?
Because when they like what they see, they go after it. Whether you are in a relationship or not.
You don't think a dissatisfied woman would do the same thing?
Women will. I can agree to that. Women will.
So, with that being said, I could say all women are the same too, right?
Technically, yes.
But how would you feel if I compared you to the next Asian chick that walked down the block?
Okay, I could say. Okay, so it actually depends on the person.
What's the worst pickup line a guy has said to you?
What?
Where are you from?
Right, where are you from?
Let me get my bio. Are you a Gamecock fan? Because your math is only for cocks. That's what the worst pickup line is.
Interesting.
No, the worst pickup line is where you from, nigga. Bye. I'm from wherever I'm from, nigga. Fuck you.
Do you think guys should care about a woman's body count?
A body count? No, because body count is always 12. It restarts every time you hit 12. And then when a guy asks you how many people you've been with, you say 12, and then you say, "Do you want to be the lucky number 13?"
So how many guys have you been with?
12. Do you want to be lucky number 13?
I think I'm good.
Okay, exactly.
How do you approach a guy that you're interested in?
What?
How do I approach a guy that I'm interested in? Usually I just make eye contact, and then if they make eye contact back, then that's when you know that you can actually approach them.
So you give him a look, right?
Yeah.
So give the camera the look.
Okay, hold on. Can I hold this? I'm not gonna go away with it. I'm literally sitting right here.
You can hold something else. Why do you think modern dating is hard?
'Cause guys ain't shit. Y'all want shit too easy, too fast. And if it's not easy and simple, then it's like, bye, next bitch. Next bitch.
You think women do the same thing?
Yeah, like,
I think it depends. I mean, they can, but I feel like it's typically more of a guy thing because girls usually seek relationships, whereas guys just like pick and choose.
Okay. But women control who has sex, right?
I would say, yeah, they do.
So
Right.
how would it really be like a man's problem?
Because it shouldn't be about sex. Like, the relationship shouldn't be based on that shit.
What should a
this chick over
what
here is oblivious to what the hell's going on. Get out of here.
should a relationship be based around?
Well, in the beginning, I think a relationship should be based around getting to know each other and shit. And, like, the actual deep parts of being in a relationship, not just the superficial shit. Because you can get pussy whether you're in a relationship or not. You can't get that connection.
What do you think men could do better when it comes on to dating?
Taking their girl more seriously and not lying just to keep the peace with her. Because the peace is not going to last that long if you're lying. Like, if you're lying, that shit's only going to stay for so long. Because then that shit's going to come right through.
Why do you think men care about a woman's body count?
Do you? People actually care about that shit?
Men in general.
If a man is fucking asking me a body count, he can get fucked. Who gives a fuck? Oh my god, that's so stupid. People actually ask that shit?
It's the fact that some of these modern day women are so oblivious to the fact that men have standards, and a lot of men do not want to be with someone that's been for everyone. You know, like, am I necessarily going to ask you how many men have you slept with in the past? Probably not, but is it important? Am I going to get to the bottom of it? I'm going to find a way to work around it because I feel like nowadays, modern day women are conditioned to lie about that shit, bro. They never really going to tell you what their true numbers is. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that modern day women are oblivious to why men would care is so crazy. I say it all the time. Women judge men based off the future that we could provide. We judge a woman based off of the past that she comes from. That lets us know a lot about whether or not you worth putting a ring on, you worth starting a family with, you worth even investing in. You know, that's just the name of the game.
Yes.
Okay, well then you're talking to the wrong man. If a man is ever asking about your body count, you're talking to the wrong man, and he can get fucked. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Get fucked.
So can I ask you this then?
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you think about the analogy? If one key can open many locks, it's known as a master key, as opposed to if you have a lock that can be opened by any key, it's a shitty lock.
I think that if a woman is an analogy to you, then you're not fucking ready to be talking to a woman, and you should probably get fucked. So, if a woman is a key to you, talk to your mom, talk to your sister, talk to your cousin. I don't know, get a real fucking life. And get fucked. Thank you. And a woman is not a key. Thank you.
Does body count matter?
No, I heard it doesn't. It doesn't fucking matter because it's a stereotype where boys can have a very high body count, but girls have to be below 10, and that's retarded.
You've heard about the key and the lock, right?
So what you're saying is,
You've heard about the key and the lock.
right, so essentially it goes like, if one key can open many locks, it's a master key, as opposed to if a lock is opened by many keys, it's a shitty lock.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
But why can guys have sex with any girl they want to and it doesn't matter?
Guys can't have
Do you
sex
care
with
about if a guy has a high body count?
No.
Do you care about if a woman has a high body count?
yes, only because the woman decides whether she wants to have sex or not. The guy only gets to have sex with who he's allowed to have sex
No,
with.
girls have the same wants and needs.
Is that not true?
What's a high body count to you, Bash?
I'm not talking about numbers. I'm just saying guys can have sex with who they're allowed to have sex with.
So do we.
Girls have sex with who they want to have sex with. Is that not true?
That's not true.
Hey guys, that's super soft.
even when you hit them with like an objective point, you know what I mean? That makes sense. They just refuse to accept anything.
Man.
It's like a ritual where women don't like men speaking on women. Even if we're coming from a space of logic and we're making valid points, they'll just dismiss it because it's coming from a man, even if it makes complete sense.
I like it. How do you approach a guy that you're interested in?
How do you approach a guy that you're interested in? You say, how far did you fall from heaven? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Are you a transformer? Because you're Optimus Prime.
Can we test it out?
Sure.
Okay. This guy right here.
Trash.
Hey, bro.
Are you a transformer? Because you're Optimus Prime.
Yes, please, and twice on Sunday. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I get a kiss?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll take the mic from here.
Oh gosh. You ever notice how women just think it's so easy to approach men and bag them? Like, women thinks bagging people are like the easiest thing. They just think it's just like the easiest thing, whether they believe that they have like the gift of gab or they just have like all this confidence in the world. This girl has never approached a man ever for that line to have worked. Ever. And then, like, what? To ask for a kiss right after? Like, what do you think this is?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Like, what?
Yes.
Can I get a kiss?
If the shoe's on the other foot and a man walked up to you with a cringy line like that, you know, and then asked you for a kiss after without even getting to know your name, like, would you have wanted a kiss? Like, come on.
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll take the mic from here.
What do you have to say? What do you have to say, man?
About who?
About everything, life.
God damn, the president's son is on crack, and I and I am not allowed to smoke a cigarette on an airplane. Are you kidding me?
Life's fucked.
Are
That's
you
all I gotta
kidding
say.
me?
That's all I gotta say.
Wow.
What the heck?
What do you think the issue is with modern dating?
What block
Men.
is this?
Yeah, man.
In what ways?
Just think they're immature.
I think they were born that way.
Give me an example.
Like she said, immature.
In what ways?
They get dramatic and sensitive over stupid things.
Say again for me.
They get dramatic and sensitive
sensitive over dumb things.
Like, give me an example. You're speaking in general terms right now. Like, why are men? I do though. Like, why are men immature?
I don't know, like if you're just like basic, like with the text, then they get all dramatic about it.
Give me an example.
Also, if you're a 28-year-old and going to college bars banging 20-year-olds, I think that's your issue right there.
Oh God, facts.
Okay.
What I just said, what she said.
So, what's the worst pickup line a guy has said to you?
Oh, the guy in there just handed me a ring on the floor and goes, "Is this yours? It's real gold." And I was like, "No, it's not mine." And then he just like continued to like throw a heart at me and stuff. And I was like, "Okay."
How about you?
I don't even know.
I had this
Like,
man,
I literally do not know.
I had this man on Tinder once send me a paragraph about what our life would be like, and then he was like, and then it would end with a divorce unless we just hooked up for one night and then called it quits.
Did you end up hooking up with him?
No, I never responded, but I saved the message.
Why do men generally care about a woman's body count?
Oh, honestly, if a girl is ran through, then she's for everybody else. And I feel like guys, they kind of want them for themselves. That's really how it is. So for guys out there, I think we care about a woman's body count because we want them to be all for ourselves. We don't want them to be any other guy. We want to provide for them. We want to be the man in their world, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So for a girl that you want to get serious with, what's the max amount of body she should have?
0. She got to be a virgin. I got to take that shit and show her what it's about because she's going to be mine at the end of the day.
Do you think dating is harder for men or women?
I wouldn't even say shorty would have to be a virgin. The body count would have to be low, but a virgin is a little like, come on, son. Whenever I hear men describing women as virgins, I just think of young girls, and it's like, come on, bro, you a grown ass man talking about she got to be a virgin. No, let's be realistic. She could have a body count, she could have her past. It is what it is. She just can't be viewed as a whore. You know what I mean? Let's call it for what it is. Like, the fellas, the bros, the society, the community I'm from cannot recognize my partner as a whore. That's what it really comes down to. As far as the body counts, because numbers are subjective. Some people care about 10, 20, 30. Some guys will look at 20 as not a big number, even though, you know what I mean? It is, but like there are women that have really been outside. So it's all subjective. It really depends to the person. But like to talk about virgin, bro, you tripping.
Probably.
You don't want a woman that's experienced, bro? You don't want a woman that knows what she's doing? Know what I'm saying?
Woman.
Why?
Hold on, what was the question?
Oh, because she's going to be mine at the end of the day.
Do you think dating is harder for men or women?
Nuts.
Probably woman.
Why?
Men kind of just, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Woman, I don't know.
And women can't?
I mean, no, they can, for sure. But
So?
I feel like it might be easier.
How is it easier for men?
Stereotypes.
What?
You're not making any sense, sweetheart.
Don't use me, don't use me.
No, I'm just saying. Elaborate. Elaborate. Like, how is it harder for women?
What would you say?
No, she said man.
I think that girls just have a more like misconceived notion of like being a hoe and no, I don't want to do this interview no more.
Bruh.
I don't want to do this interview no more.
You gotta stand by your truth. How do you feel about a 35-year-old guy dating like a 19-year-old girl?
I think it's fucked up. I think that shit's fucked up.
Oh.
I don't know. I just think, like, that's just weird, you know? I would just never consider that. And if a guy, like, is not getting with his age, then that just makes me think that he can't pull in his age category.
What about a woman who's 35 dating like a 19-year-old male?
I still think that's fucked up. Either way, I don't think it's right.
Too much of an age gap.
Yeah. Like, what can you relate on with that, you know?
Even though they're both adults?
Yeah.
At least she's consistent. You know what I mean? Everybody else can't be saved. I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video, bro. Oh man, son.